it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 5th update for Panner's Bingo. Kana Gray created this Pantastic Ladies collab, and this is the 2nd year it's running. And it's bingo. Kana created 5 bingo cards. Everyone playing picks a card, and each month Kana calls new numbers. Once you have met your goal on a number that has been called, then you get to mark it off your bingo card. You're allowed to work ahead if you want to. And you can also work to blackout bingo if you want, but I'm just going for a traditional bingo. And for right now, I'm only working on numbers that have already been called. At the last update, I was working on 7 numbers, and I'm going to go through the progress for those before I talk about what's coming in new this month. And the first of those items has been in here since the intro. It is for the space B1, which is hardest to pan. I think the hardest thing to pan is highlighters. So I picked this deluxe size of the Tarte Exposed highlighter. At the last update, I'd used it 15 times. I am now up to 25. There is very little use on this when I brought this into the project. There is a little dip in there now. I am nowhere close to pan yet, but again, this was the prompt hardest to pan, so I thought picking a hard goal made perfect sense. And this is a really nice highlight. It's the only powder highlight I'm using right now. I just don't wear highlighters all this often, but this isn't too blingy, and it is something that you can get away with at work and not feel like a disco ball. So I appreciate that, and I'm going to keep working trying to hit pan on this. 072 is something that is left over from another project, and so this little black eyeliner was left over from a past project, and I do want to finish this. I had a goal of focusing on this for last month, and I did. I'm up to 30 uses on it now, which is a jump in my usage, but it is still not gone. It is very small. I was able to sharpen this again by gripping it with a pair of pliers. You can see there it is. There's a section where the paint chipped off where the pliers were gripping it, but I actually think I can sharpen this one more time with pliers even. So I'm still a ways to go on this, but I am still trying to finish it for this project. B12 is Flower, and I brought in this Bath & Body Works Sweet Summer Kiss shower gel. I believe the scent is discontinued. It is nice. I like Moonlight Path better, but one of the scent notes is jasmine, and there's flowers on the packaging, so I felt that this fit. My goal is to finish it. I've used it a little bit here and there, but I am still focusing on a bar of soap that I have in my shower right now that I still have not yet managed to finish. So once that's done, this will become a focus, but for right now, it's just getting very little use sitting in my shower, which is unfortunate because I do like the scent of this. It's a sweet floral scent. N35 is Candy, which I thought was kind of a tricky one, but I did find this promotional lip balm that came from my former dentist, and I have a goal to finish it. My marks keep rubbing off, but those purple lines are where it started and then where it is now. So it's going to be several months yet. This is living in my purse, and I'm using it on the go. It does smell like spearmint, and it's about the same quality as chapstick. I really don't mind using it, and so since I got it for free, I really can't complain. But I'm going to keep working to finish this for the prompt Candy for the space N35. N38 is a mini, and it's specifically not a sample, so I picked this Nude Sticks Nude Fix Concealer in the shade Nude 3. It is a bit dark for me this time of year, but I can mix it, and this is getting low. I'm having to squeeze it to get enough product on the wand. But you know, concealers tend to last a whole lot longer than you think they will, so I'm not sure how much longer this will be in here. I do like this concealer. I would consider buying it a shade lighter. I think when I bought this, they didn't have the shade Nude 2 in stock, so I couldn't get that one. But that'll be the one that I would usually get for my skin tone. But I am going to continue working on this, and I really don't mind at all. I-30 is something icy, so something that's white or silver or blue. I picked a cream shadow from Au Naturel, and it's the shade White Quartz. It's a shimmery white. My goal was to hit jar. At the last update, I had 3 uses. I used it twice more to give me 5. And can you see that silver in the bottom there? That is the back of the sticker that's back here. So I have hit jar, so that is a goal met, and I can mark off I-30 on my bingo card. I do like this color. It's a nice base for whenever you're using pastels, and it makes the colors pop. And so I'm going to keep this in my collection, but I do have to use it pretty quickly because this is very old, and I'm only going to be able to use it for so much longer before I have to throw it out. In the last update, 070 was called That Is Your Favorite Brand, and I picked Tarte as a favorite brand. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Captivating. It's a little deluxe size that I got as a gift with purchase. My goal was to hit pan, and in this project I've used it 13 times. There is some wearing away of the pattern, but I am nowhere close to pan. I don't know how long that's going to take in this little size, but it's going to be a ways yet, and I knew that, so that's okay. And I'm going to keep working to hit pan on this. I do really like this color. I had actually had this color of this blush in my cart, and then decided, no, I'm not ready to buy another blush yet. I have plenty, and I took it out, and in that same order I got a gift with purchase that contained the exact shade that I almost bought. So that was a lucky move on me, and so maybe not so lucky for Tarte because I probably would have brought this eventually anyway, and I do really like it, so I'm going to keep using it in this project. I did hit one goal, so that product is out of this project, so I still have 6 that I'm working on for progress. However, there have been 6 new numbers called this month, and I have 2 of them, so there are 2 items that are going to be coming into this project for me to work on in order to try to get bingo. The first of the 2 numbers that are coming in is I-29, and that is a category you want to eliminate. I want to eliminate all artificial tanning products from my collection. I have no desire to go through the hassle of self-tanning, but I have a few deluxe sizes that I was given as gifts with purchase, and I just want to use one of them up to start. So this is the Bondi Sands Self-Tanning Foam in dark. It is a deluxe size, and I want to finish this, and we'll see how I like it. I've actually never tried using a self-tanner before. It just looks like a major hassle and doesn't seem like it's worth the effort to me. But we'll find out, and I'm gonna start by trying to use this one up. N32 is a complexion product, and that was called this month too. And I'm going to bring in the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer sample in the shade P8. So this is darker than my skin tone, so it's not going to be competing with the other concealer in this project, and so my goal is going to be to finish this little sample. I do like this formula. I actually did already buy this concealer in my shade, so I do have it, and it's a really nice concealer, so I'm going to try to finish this little sample as a bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and put my bingo card on the screen as it is now. The open circles are the ones that have been called and I am working on. The ones that are filled in are where I've already had a goal met. And so as you can see, it's not currently possible for me to have bingo, but there are 2 spaces where I'm close. So the second row across and the end column are both only missing 1 number to be called. So I'm going to try to focus my efforts on the things that have been called in that column and that row, since that is the most likely place where I could get bingo at the moment. And there are some lofty goals in there, so that would include the lip balm that I think is going to take me quite a while, as well as trying to hit pan on a blush. So that's not going to be happening in the next month, but we'll see how far I get. And we'll see if either of those numbers gets called next time. Maybe I'll get lucky, maybe not. And we'll find out. Wish me luck. Good luck to you in your projects, and I'll see you next month. Bye.